I didn't get any video of me putting this back together, but just wanted to kind of do a little bit of an update. Put that shifter back in, that pin that was broken, got that repaired. Put the new alignment pin in. I was not able to find the other alignment pin, so I'm not sure if somebody forgot it when they put it in the last time or if it's still down. I used a magnet fishing around down in the case and never found it. So it runs fine, it gets out and moves okay. It shifts a little bit better than what it did before. So that pin did make a little bit of a difference. I'm guessing it had been bent or partially broken for quite some time. So gotta get at and get more spraying done, get some of these weeds killed, being I've been kind of out of the loop for about a month. My surgery ended up going pretty good. It's been about, well, I guess it's 2 weeks to the day since I had the surgery. So I've still got, supposed to be like a 10-pound limit for lifting. So I'm gonna try to get started on another project that I've been kind of putting off. I got this Besler bale bed that we're completely redoing. Bought it off of a wrecked truck and completely going through it and putting new metal on it. So I've got the new metal here, plate for it, a little thicker than the original, and in the process of trying to find some the 1-inch rectangle tubing to put in there instead of that channel iron. That channel iron, the dirt and the calcium chloride just sets in there and just eats. So figured on using the square tubing so it'll be a little bit better sealed up. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing today, I guess. Cut the rest of this off the top of it so I can get started. We're going to take it down to the main beam and then put new on top of it. I'll bring you back later. Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of a view while I'm cutting it apart. coming out and that mud flap decided to catch on fire. Oh. That's great. Yeah. And that wasn't antifreeze, that was just some water I had in an antifreeze jug. little bit of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Cutting this edge off just so I can get in here and cut these supports off of the main frame. The main frame is not in bad shape. Looks like it had some almost undercoating on it, but I've got to trim off all this other from where it come off the other truck. And then I'm going to go back, like I said, with 1" by 2" rectangle tubing for the floor supports. Yeah, I could have taken off the mud flap beforehand, but there ain't much here that's worried about burning. It's going to get new lights and everything on it when I'm done. So just got to clean it up and reconfigure. All of this will probably end up being changed. But I had one of these Besler bell beds on an older truck that I had. It had actually been on 3 different trucks. And it was probably from the mid-70s. And it was pretty much rusted completely out when I sold the truck that it was on. So I just let it go with it. And kind of kicked myself after that. But found this one. Not a horrible price for it. The arms and stuff were in pretty decent shape. It's got a little bit of work to be done on it, but the cylinders and everything work good. So this here has the 5th wheel, or the gooseneck, built into it, which I'm not sure if they might have been pulling something when they wrecked the truck, because that ball is not straight. It's bent forward. But I'm going to cut all of that support out there and use the factory gooseneck ball on the truck itself. So this gives me the option to change the length of the bed, the making sure this hole for the gooseneck hitch is centered over where it actually is in the truck. But yeah, about time for me to go take a break, because I can only do so much at a time and before I end up paying for it the next day. But so far my back is doing pretty decent. So anyway, if you like the content and want to see more, consider subscribing to our channel and give it a thumbs up. And if you got any questions, leave them in the comments. And have a good one.